roaches in. Torch wisely puts up his supply depots, and with the Metavacs, yeah, Metavacs so strong versus roaches. So Torch got his hidden Extol up, and now just getting the orbital command on there. He's got 3 orbital commands, 2 bases. Hasn't been able to take his natural expansion due to lack of units, I'd have to say. LiquidTLO trying to break the rocks for his gold expansion. And let's look at the income tab. TLO not too far ahead, but way ahead in harvesters. 44 harvesters over 24. Let's see the units. Yes, Torch does have 3 mules mining at his main, which is going to be mined out. It's about half mined out, so not too bad. 12 minutes and 13 minutes into the game. The unit count is way ahead for TLO. He has 24 roaches on the field, just massive roach. And you know, I would like to see maybe some Banshee play. You know, I'm really a fan of strategy, and you have to scout your opponent and look at his unit composition and do the hard counter every time, because you're just not going to win in a straight battle with tier 1 units, especially with the Zerg Swarm and a huge income lead for this entire game. You gotta go for broke sometimes. But he does have this hidden expansion, so hopefully that does help him catch up a little bit in the income and unit production. Although the creep is still here in Torch's base, and TLO could make use of it with another infestation pit or drop, although there are 2 units here to protect. Good creep spread by TLO. He actually pumped up he had the Overlord drop the creep, and then a Queen dropped the creep to him, and he is now spreading creep fairly well. Torch out here with his Viking, doing a little scouting for his siege tanks, but nothing in range right now. TLO just continuing to macro. 33 roaches to 16 million, 2 tanks, and 6 marauders. Although there are 4 Metavacs, and he could use that for mobility. You know, here comes a Midas Worm and 8 roaches. Midas Worm gonna get focused. Ooh. No, but the Midas Worm, unlike StarCraft Brood War, where you kill one side of the Nidus and both sides die, not the case in StarCraft 2, where the Nidus Worm actually lives on the home base side, and only the mouth, I would say, gets its head cut off. Torch just trying to defend his base, but you know, he's gotta make a move. I really feel like he needs to push out and distract TLO, because TLO has a massive econ lead. 51 drones, 52 drones now to 39 harvesters. Let's see the income tab. Yeah, 1700 to 1100 for TLO. Torch is now currently supply blocked. He does not have the energy to drop a supply depot because he used it on mules. And you know, that's like a big problem for Terran, is you know, you drop meals but you can't produce units if you don't keep up your supply. So Terran's my advice is to try to keep 2 SCVs building supply depots at all times. That's really going to help you out and keep you from getting supply blocks, and you can focus on getting your meals done, because your meals are really going to help your income, and they're going to be way worth more than a supply drop, although a supply drop will help you get those units pumped. Let's see the army tab. Army tab is a 160 food to 104 TLO in the advantage, although the money spent on the army is only 700 minerals more for TLO. So I feel like, you know, a good Terran tank with Marine Marauder support and Medevac can take that kind of army differential in terms of money. See the production tab. Spire on the way. You know, good transition for Zerg late game. A Spire can always wreak havoc without proper turrets from the Terran. Massive upgrades. Drop for Overlords, Carapace 2, and attack level 2 with the Hive on the way. Yeah, this is just not good. Nidus run popping at the island expansion, and really nothing Torch can do to stop it. No Banshees on the field, no drop ready to come, and yeah, there's just two Zerglings to clean up. And here comes nothing. You know, just macroing. TLO 186 food, just now stockpiling his minerals. Here, Torch is sitting. He's at 174 food with no minerals to spare. Is so lucky to have this hidden expansion, and you know, this is very unexcusable from TLO. TLO should be at this expansion. He has the Overlords, free scouts. You know, it's hard sometimes for Terrence to send out that SCV early or even mid game to sack it for scouting, but I really feel if you spot those expansions, you can really prevent them from getting up, or let them get up and then do a timing attack against a weaker army, because he is going for that macro build. So now here comes Torch moving out. He's going to be going up against Roach Infestor's Zergling. 7 queens on the field for TLO. That's great for creep spread, for larva injections, for transfusions. I mean, really, TLO has this in the bag. He just does not need to lose all his army. Don't let any of his expansions get taken out. And I really hope Battlecruiser on the field for Torch, as well as 1 Raven, 36 Marines, 2 Vikings, 9 Marauders. And funny, Torch does now have the SCV Harvester advantage, 64 over 59. So let's see where we can go. Torch is almost max, 180 supply blocked, versus a 200 Zerg from TLO. TLO has a full massive doom drop coming. He sees Torch in the middle of the field, his entire army, and there's really nothing Torch can do if he doesn't see this drop with incoming. Let's follow it. Torch now just sees the doom drop, pulling back all his army, you know, to a safe position. Oh, but he's actually, maybe he doesn't see it. He now sees it, and he's just gonna go for the counterattack. He has no choice right now. 4 battlecruisers on the field for him. Good Marine Marauder combo. And here comes TLO. He's got a pretty massive force ready to get the good surround. He's just gonna take out all of Torch's production facilities. And here comes the counterattack by Torch. Here comes the Infestor. Yeah, there's the fungal growth. Spinecrawler picking away. Roaches getting decimated, but and SCVs come off the line to repair. Yeah, Torch is all in right here. There's nothing he can do except hopefully his army survives. 1700 minerals in the bank, 1700 gas, all his SCVs off the line. He's going to be massive repairing all his units, trying to keep alive his remaining army because his production facilities are gone. They're all gone. He has 2 floating barracks, no mining SCVs, only his hitting expansion. Just dropped 6 mules and took out his TLO's Greater Spire. And see what TLO does. He's massing up. He is 154 food to 119 food for Torch, but there's no way Torch can get back in production. So all TLO has to do is hold on, take out this army, and rebuild his army and